Hi, I'm Harriet Linsky,
I'm Tom Linsky.
and we are sitting here in beautiful Cook's Bay, Moorea, French Polynesia.
We'd like to take a few moments to tell you about the boat. We've been with Ocean since 2007. We've worked with the designer and the builder, Junior Pimenta of Dolphin Catamarans, and his French designer, Philippe Pouvreau. We worked with them right from the start, and they were so accommodating. We really got the boat that we wanted, and we want to tell you a few things about it. And then after this, we'll do a short video tour of the boat. And if you don't see anything you're wondering about during our talk or the video tour, we have uploaded 129 photos of the boat, plus accommodation plan, sail plan, and some other technical things you can take a look at.
Hi, welcome aboard Ocean. Come on in, let me show you around. This is our galley area with my wonderful stove, my Mediterranean stove, which has 3 burners, an oven, and a broiler function. I love this stove. I love my galley area. It's the best galley I've ever had on a boat. Tons of storage. Over here we have 3 refrigerators. So we have 2 refrigerators inboard, and then outboard we have a combination refrigerator and freezer. Tons of space in here. I love my fridges. These are great drawers. A little stowage here. This area gets a lot of activity with our coffee maker, and it's a great platform for getting food organized. And then we have our cups and bowls and glasses here, and then over here is our very spacious salon area. So this is our salon area. We have brand new cushions in 2021 with new ultra suede covering. And as you can see, it sits 6 to 8 people pretty comfortably. The table does slide down on its pedestals, and there is a insert that goes in, 2-cushion insert, and then we usually lay out towels, and then this becomes a huge area for lounging when we're at sea, and the off-watch person or even the on-watch person can lounge in this area, and also keep an eye on things with the beautiful view around with the windows. This is a little mini nav table with the circuit panel. These are the circuits that we most normally use. We have a VHF radio, we have the control for the hurricane heating system, we have our radio CD player, we have the battery monitor, we have the inverter monitor, we have the Spectra water maker control here, and then if you open this up, you'll be able to get into the back of all the instruments at the helm station. When we open this up, you can see the charge controllers for the solar panels. We also have our EPIRB in there, and you can see the back of the AIS transceiver here. Come on down into the starboard hull. This is the master cabin. We have a very comfortable Tempur-Pedic mattress on board the boat. There is a ton of ventilation in this boat, and so we have 2 overhead hatches above the bunk. We have a rear hatch, we have a rear port, we have a side port, we have 2 fans at the foot of the bed, and then we have this port over here on the starboard hull. As you can see, we have a ton of stowage in our master cabin. So we have all of the stowage outboard and here, and then inboard on the side of the bed. And then here is 2 panels. We have the 12-volt panel on the left and the 110-volt shore power panel on the right. Okay, now we're moving forward into the starboard hull. And we'll make our first stop at my office. So you can see a really nice desk area here, plenty of room for a laptop or for books, or if you have children, this is a great homework study desk area with storage up above, an opening port, and 2 fans. So this area is also our station for the Iridium Go device. The Iridium Go box is connected to an external antenna, and the external antenna is out in the cockpit area, so you have plenty of airspace to get satellites. We also have a ham radio that is configured to work on the single sideband channels as well. And we have a Pactor modem. So if anything should happen to the Iridium Go system, we can use the radio and Pactor modem to send and receive data files, so emails, also get grid files and weather reports, and then also speak on the radio via either a ham band or a single sideband band. Okay, let's move forward into the head, and plenty of storage in these sliding cupboards on the way. And into the head, again, we have lots of ventilation with an opening port and a bronze Groco head. So we have a mirrored vanity, a sink, storage here, a Kenmore washing machine, and also a personal sprayer. Plenty of room in this head. And a very big roomy shower with an overhead hatch and an inner port as well. Okay, let's have a look at the porthole now. But before we go down into the porthole, let me just show you fridge, freezer drawer, and the outboard fridge. Again, I love my fridges. Come on into the porthole aft, and here is the guest cabin with a queen-size bed, again a Tempur-Pedic mattress, a bookshelf and storage at the foot of the bed with 2 fans, 2 side ports, 2 lights, overhead hatch, a hanging locker, and then plenty of storage in the center of the boat and at the foot of the bed, underneath the bed here, for guest clothes. I can also picture a child really loving this room with the books and a row of stuffed animals at the foot of the bed. So this is a really great guest cabin or a child's cabin. Okay, so we have a hanging locker here, and plenty of storage here in these 2 cupboards. There's also a little hanging locker in here, and then these open out as well for storage area underneath with ventilation. We're just forward of the guest cabin in the boat, and when we were cruising and chartering in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we went aboard a friend's boat, and they had this pantry that Junior Pimenta and Philippe Pouvreau designed into the boat, and I love it. So this is a great food storage area. Just forward of the pantry is the guest head and shower, and then of course there's stowage in the middle of the boat as well. Plenty of room in the shower. And now we're going to go forward into the forward office. This has been a great room for an office. Again, we have an overhead hatch and a port in the middle of the halls. Plenty of ventilation in here. A fan, plenty of lighting, a great big desk area that fits both a desktop and a laptop. And in original Dolphin plans, this is another cabin. So this cabin could also easily be converted into another guest cabin or a cabin for another child, you would just extend out the desk to make a bunk area. And underneath there's storage as well. We hope you've enjoyed this little video walkthrough of the boat. We've been the sole owners for 15 years, and we've always maintained her to the highest standards possible. We've done a lot of the work ourselves, or we've hired really great people to do work that we couldn't do ourselves. And we hope that you will enjoy this boat as much as we've enjoyed her. We sold our first blue water cruising boat in 1991 to a Japanese family, and we happened to meet up with them again 20 years later in 2011, and they said thank you so much for building us a strong boat. So they really enjoyed being on our previous boat. So we hope that whoever buys this boat next, whether it will be a couple, perhaps with a child or two, or a couple that just wants to do some double-handed sailing and have guests on board from time to time, we hope that you will enjoy this boat as much as we have.
Well, we've had a good experience with the boat. We feel really fortunate in having the chance to work with Dolphin Catamarans and the builder and the designer right from the start, and shape the boat we wanted, and going on their experience also, of course. But the boat's really been delivered for us. It's taken us places we never thought we'd go, and I think it's a really solid boat, good passage maker, good performance cruiser, good live aboard. So if you end up being the next owner, I think you'll enjoy the boat too, and we'll be there to support you in the early stages as you get going.